Yakuza 5. I've been looking forward to this quite a bit. So what, we have 3 returning characters, right? So they have callbacks in their sub-stories, probably. Actually, they might all be new because they're all in different cities. And then maybe at the end, Kamurocho has all the callbacks. So all the Kamurocho sub-stories are callbacks, and then the rest are just, they're all new since they're all in different cities. We'll see. That was the fastest ultimate match. Holy heck. We did get hung up on the speedboat thing. And then the sprinting thing. Yeah, basically just the sprinting thing. Alright. So, we just finished MSQ, right? So let's review. We just finished MSQ, and Yakuza 5 has like the I don't know what my feelings are about it, but it has the most ridiculous MSQ. Like, there's no way you would be able to weave your way through that series of events, but they really went above and beyond making it as twisty. It's kind of like M. Night Shyamalan hitting it too hard, and they hit it really hard. It was very difficult. It's like, well, just go for the ride, you know. It felt like watching like a British, like a Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels kind of thing, where just let it happen. It's the most really roundabout way of things happening, but it, you know, was a wild ride. Okay, so we just did that. So in this game, Premium Adventure, so anything we do in Premium Adventure doesn't carry over to New Game Plus, so we're going to do a New Game Plus on normal again, because in this game, our MSQ was on normal, but normal, 1 clear unlocks Legend. Unlike Yakuza 4, you have to clear on hard to unlock Legend. So now we're just going to do the completion run like we did in Yakuza 4 on normal, and then do our victory lap on Legendary, and not use Premium Adventure, just like Yakuza 4. Slightly different technically, but we had to clear it on hard in Yakuza 4. We don't have to do it here. But we wanted to see the normal save. So now we're just going to go on normal again, as opposed to doing hard. Auto assignments? Nah, I kind of like reading the stuff. And then we can kind of sort of experience. Yakuza 4 and 5 are the only games that we experience play the MSQ like 3 times over, which helps because 4 and 5, it's increasing complexity in storytelling. Oh yeah, December 2012. Yeah, so it did start it at the turn of the new year. Oh, which, by the way, it's still, the other one was January 2012, but I'm pretty sure they meant as in December going into January 2012. So I think that this is December 2011. Oh no. Is it? Yeah. So this is December 2011 going to 2012 is how I interpret that. Because this is the span of most of the events happened between December and January. So it's not like a full year forward. It's not going to be 2013 ever in this game. I think it's a slight it can be misconstrued. But this is about a full year. Well, half a year. March 2011 is the events of Yakuza 4. So it's from then till now, and then add a year. It's about a year and a year and a half forward, but closer to 2 years. Sorry, 2010. Yakuza 4 happened on 2010, March. So this is a year and a half, over a year and a half.
車で面会したいというこちらの希望をあなたは受け入れた。狭い車中。
So what we know about this scene is Daigo.
当然命を狙われる危険性も高い。
I totally forgot his name. But he's the patriarch, the current Mana Rame, or yeah, Mada Rame. Mada Rame is the patriarch of the Yamagasa family. And they want to form an alliance, basically. At the moment. Yeah, Yamagasa.
郷にいらば郷に従え。福岡においては斑目組長のルールに従うつもりですよ。
3万の組員を束ねるあなたが500に満たない兵隊しか持たない。
They're talking about the disparity between why and his motivations of why the Tojo clan wants to ally and share as equal partnerships between the two families. Generally, the bigger family takes control, but he's offering an equal partnership.
杯の件、前向きに検討させていただきます。後日改めてお返事を。
ええ。物騒な世の中です。組長も十分にお気をつけて。
And basically, this is where all the scheme already started. So Daigo already know he's going to be betrayed. So that's why they showed up in a car. Like, they conducted their meeting in a car instead of going to the hotel, where they basically set up to get betrayed. And that's Aoyama, who's already going to betray Daigo. And then Yamagasa, the Madarame, is already in it. He already knows Daigo well enough to know that they're in trouble. So it's already been set up. Those guys are actually out of the loop. So he is Madarame's captain. I've got his name. Yahata. Yeah, Yahata. And Aoyama already put into motion to backstab Daigo right now, this very instance. But then we know in a bit that it just keeps going back to the beginning. Like, the very beginning, the betrayal has already started. So Minoru Aoyama has already put into motion backstabbing Daigo. Crazy. From the very first get-go. So now it makes sense. It makes even more sense. His motivation to go for a stroll for the day. And they're talking about like the risks because Tojo clan is such a big one, and then there's the ongoing conflict with the Omi. So instead of getting in the car, he's walking away. If he got in the car, he already know Aoyama is probably gonna attempt an assassination on his life, probably, or betrayed. So he decides to leave, but he had an ulterior motive. He was gonna leave and deliberately enter Kiryu's cab because he already knows where Kiryu's been the last 6 months. He actually is doing everything he can do to protect Kiryu in Fukuoka. And that is Morinaga and Aizawa. And we know now that Aizawa is the son of the biggest scheme of all time, the longest con. And Morinaga is actually the one in charge of Aoyama's betrayal. So Morinaga is actually calling the shots, even though they're pretending to be subordinates of Aoyama. And you find all this out at the end of the game. So near the very end of the game, you find out why they do the stuff at the very beginning of the game. Like, why did Daigo just walk off on his own? When I was watching this the first time, I was like, why would Daigo walk off? It would make him, it would endanger him, right? So then he gets in a cab with obviously Kiryu, like he's not fooling anyone. Kiryu thinks he's fooling people, basically. He's too trusting.
どうしてもこの車がいいんだ。確か客の希望があれば理由もなく乗車拒否することはできなかったはずだが。
And obviously this is strange behavior. Kiryu caught on to that because you're always supposed to take the cab in front of the line as opposed to going to a different cab, and that comes back later. But, and I feel in this scene though, both Kiryu and Daigo know, like, are reading into their motivations. But obviously Daigo just wants to tell Kiryu all the information. So in this very scene, Daigo is going to tell everything Kiryu needs to hear before he disappears. Like, he deliberately told exactly what he thinks Kiryu needs to hear in order to get him into motion and go and approach Yamagasa, like Madarame, when he disappears. It's like, it's Death Note levels of anticipation. But you know.
この町に人が集まる理由がわかる気がする。この業界長いんですか？まだ半年です。半年か。それじゃあ福岡をそれほど知ってるってわけじゃなさそうですね。ええ。残念だ。運転手さんに聞けば福岡のいろんな事情がわかると思ったんですが。実は私、東京から来たんですが、ちょっと福岡でビジネス上の重要な取引をしようと思ってましたね。まあいい。じゃあこれから話すことは客の独り言だと思って適当に聞き流してください。
Okay, and then he'll fill in on the entire deal so we can be along. So he talks about all the crises, Omi Alliance, their chairman. So even the very beginning, their chairman has terminal cancer, but that chairman turns out to be one of the biggest masterminds in the game. So that's what he basically fills him in on. And one thing to be kind of funny is Kiryu sucks at being a taxi driver because he doesn't do like casual conversations. You kind of learn that later, so it kind of checks out that he doesn't really say anything. He's not accustomed to the taxi cab service industry.
これ以上目的地のないドライブにはお付き合いできません。
歩いて帰れとでも言うつもりか。いい加減俺も自分の足で歩けるようにならないとダメだってことか。
Yeah, he's talking to Kiryu directly, but
これでも俺なりに精一杯茨の道を歩いてるつもりなんですよ。4代目。
Yep, and then he gives away that he knows that is Kiryu. But I wonder if Kiryu let him off deliberately here. It's not clear if Kiryu thinks, oh, maybe we should leave him here instead. And of course the music, and then the introduction, the title drop. the title drop. This is practically a different game for the first 3 chapters. This is a different aspect of his life. Or the life he really wants, I suppose.
Hi.
Now there's gonna be a flash of Haruka on the television, which is an event that you play in part 3.
参ったばい。今日もガラガラよ。いつになったら景気ばようなるとかね。
たまんきよったと思っとったら1メーターとか勘弁してほしかよ。
はい、かけそばお待ち。
こん手の番組よか見るね。
ああ、最近多かね。うち娘もよか見とうよ。これあれやろ、プリンセスリーグとかいいよ。デビュー前女の子ば集めて競わせとう番組でくさ。優勝ばしたらメジャーデビューできるらしかよ。
へえ、バッテンあげな年でどうせ枕とかやらされとっちゃろ。アイドルとか言ったっちゃ裏じゃドロドロ汚か世界で性格も
That's a big foreshadowing about sleeping up the ladder. That then ends up coming up in Haruka's chapter, of course.
そうやね。俺が親やったら絶対自分の娘にこげんことさせんばってん。子供を芸能界に入れようなんて親はくさ。自分が叶えられんかった夢ば追いかけさせとうだけで、その子の将来とかそげんこと真剣に考えとらんとよ。
Obviously it's Haruka, so Kiryu's like going to like bop them one. The music though. And we know who this guy is now. Although I still can't remember his name. He's for 90% of the game he's just referred to as the detective. But he is the 7th chairman of the Omi Alliance. It's like Tsushika Fufuki Sawa Ora, or I don't know. I really don't remember. It's only mentioned once, and it's at the like near end scene, so we'll have to remember get his name again. He does give himself a name as a detective. I wonder if he gave his real name. He didn't give his real name here. It's a fake name because he actually meets Kiryu for it. And Kiryu would have recognized that name if he shared the real name. Oh man. This is where he spends time with Nakajima, his boss. Great character. And live, too. The character did live. Thank goodness. You know? Actually, almost all the characters lived in this series. Like, in this game. Yeah, almost all the characters lived. Some of them got shot. Like, a lot of them got wounded really terribly, but they all lived, except the plot device ones. Haruka, oh man, Haruka had the worst, I think. Because she got traumatized the most. Because Park's son died. Majima's ex-wife. Which I still can't get over. Like, whoa.
今日列の途中じゃったのに、
あ、
うち
ごめん。
So,
よか
they're talking about the incident
Yeah.
with Daigo, like picking up Daigo and cutting the line. And then we had to apologize to Tenjin Transportations, who was the taxi in front of him, basically. So we had to go buy a valuable thing to make up for it. And we have items from our first playthrough, but let's see what stuff we have. Nakajima is such a great character. If I had a request for people's lives, having a friend like Nakajima is fantastic. That at minimum, having a friend like Nakajima in your life, fantastic. Let's see. We don't have anything. Wow. You don't get anything for the MSQ automatically. So I guess we just take the bell. Or the money. I don't think money is gonna be tight in this game at all. Is there anything that makes us hit harder? Honestly, not really. So we'll just keep the bell in our hand. And then these are fine. That's good enough. Okay. And then we have all our stuff. Alright, so now let's see what we can do. We'll just play naturally as opposed to doing what we did in Yakuza 4 where we go to chapter 4 immediately. It made finding the triggers for sub-stories and stuff a little weird and out of order. So we gotta go buy a gift to the transportation. But let's see. I don't see any. Okay, so there's nothing here right now. What happens when we talk to peeps? Browsing tourists. What would make a good souvenir for my coworkers? Well, Fukuoka is pretty famous for mentaiko, right? You know, spicy cod roe. Oh, wait. This is a callback to Yakuza 4. Huh. Oh, yeah. Where can we pick up some? I think I saw some over at that place. Fukuya on Nagusu Boulevard. Want to pop over there? Hold on, maybe we shouldn't get any souvenirs after all. I told everyone I was at home with the flu, remember? Oh, right. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of all your excuses. Yikes. Then taco from Fukuya. Huh. That might make it. Oh, okay. So they're giving you gift ideas. I see. I just bought a sushi set and it was like, yo, what up? That kind of thing. What are these guys? One thing I'm getting a little bit more used to is that I don't know if this is just my blatant ignorance or not, but when it comes to names or like Japanese names that I have to pronounce, they often, the earlier you can emphasize the syllable, usually the first syllable, the more it sound and the faster you roll off the other syllables tends to be more consistently correct. And then in English though, we tend to like hit the second syllable a lot harder most of the time as opposed to the first syllable. Like for example, like you could say this like city is Nagasugai, but it's Nagasugai. Like Nagasugai. So it's on the first syllable. So when you get used to doing that but out of habit, it's usually more consistently closer to whatever accent or pronunciation than the American English one, right? Like if you're trying to throw yourself into like American English, like accented Japanese, that's when you get in trouble. Like for example, Kazuma. Kazuma would be a very American way to pronounce Kiryu's name, or Kiryu, as opposed to Kiryu or Kazuma, right? So often when you have 3 syllables, and then it gets a little trickier when it has like 5 syllables. 4 is still fine on the first syllable, but whenever you get used to that, it sounds a lot, it comes a lot more natural when it comes to the names, which you say a lot of names if you're reading Yakuza out loud. It's kind of like Yakuza, right? Yakuza instead of Yakuza. And it makes it very I like that. I like the first syllable emphasis. It makes that feeling that I like about the Japanese language. It's always like so strong and extra melodramatic and stuff because it's on the attack. You're always attacking the first syllable, as opposed to English where syllables are kind of willy-nilly, but often on the second syllable. It's rarely on the first syllable. Like I don't know, predatory, right? Predatorial. It's like it's generally hovering in the middle of the word all the time, and Japanese just don't in general, in my opinion, obviously, in my limited opinion of names and whatnot. Like Tokyo, you know, when people say, oh, I want to go to Tokyo, it's Tokyo, it's the first syllable. Or I don't know, Kyoto, EO, like it's the second syllable that an American would emphasize, Kyoto, as instead of Kyoto, as in the first syllable. Anyways, just a little, I don't know, I could be way off my mark, but I've been hammering by habit on the left side of names as opposed to the later syllables a lot of times. I need something good to give that client of ours. Their president's all ticked off about something or another, and I've got to make up for it, or my boss head, or my head's on the chopping block. Fair enough. Well, everyone loves something fancy, right? I don't know how I feel about that. You know that place Lamarck? I bet he'd cheer up right away if you present him with a box with their logo on it. That's fair. We didn't even decide to go to Lamarck. We went to the convenience store. It's almost like he acts like he's mad just so people will give him stuff to apologize. Oof. Pretty scummy if you ask me. Brand goods from Lamarck, huh? That might make for a good... Nah, that's too rich for our blood. Actually, we could go check how expensive it is. And then now we get to enjoy all the locations. Like Yakuza 5 is incredible in scale. If there's... Okay, if they had to choose... this might be an unpopular opinion, right? I know it would be ideal if all the games were being remade, like Kiwami 3, 4, and 5. But if there was a Kiwami, if there was a one Kiwami, it would be Kiwami 5. Because it would be... The game would be so gigantic. I would be willing to pay $100 for like triple the game and wait as long as possible. Like, this game is gigantic in scope. It still has the content, like the content limits of PlayStation 3 era, but this game is gigantic. What are your advices? Naive man, huh? So, are you ready to go see your parents? The real question is if you're ready. Do you remember to bring a gift? Huh? Oh crap, it totally slipped my mind. Now what? Don't worry, honey bear. Honey bear. Maybe you could just pick up a bottle of something from the convenience store. Convenience store booze? In what world does that seem appropriate for my first time meeting your parents? He'll be fine. They haven't minded it with any of my other boyfriends. Yikes. Wait. What? I thought we went exclusive. Something from the convenience store, huh? That would definitely be easy, but I'm not sure how good. Yeah. I did ended up buying a sushi set from the convenience store though, from this M store right here. And it worked out. But maybe how much money do we have? We have 2 mil. Well, we basically got the 2 mil from completing the game. You get money for completing the game. I'm just exploring the town because it's so good. And if this gets remade, you know, you can fill in. Look at all that gray space. Look at this. Look at all these gray buildings. It's such a great opportunity. He told me to go west, so I turned left on the street. I can't find it. Where's this Osei Bridge? Alright, I'm gonna be real. Go west doesn't necessarily mean turn left. That's kind of a really funny remark. They told me to go west, so I turned left. That's not how that works. Feels bad, man. Can I hop this? No, I can't. How about you? Whoa! I mean, you look really weird. Is it just me, or this guy just looks like a... I always hate that way of direction. The cardinal direction or the relative direction? I feel like cardinal directions often remove things, but unfortunately we're so normalized to relative directions. So whenever you're on a phone call, it's like, wait a minute. Are you talking about my left or are you talking about your left? Is this just me or this guy looks really funny? Like he's extra short? Is he extra short? He kind of looks extra short and his head's kind of big. Weird. Grinning man. Man, my girl's gonna go gaga over this. I always get so creative with my text. Here goes nothing. Love ya and send. Alright. Sure. Good luck, guy. Good luck, my guy. What is this place? Man, look at this. I totally want to go to, like, I totally want to go to Fukuoka just a week now. Look at... Alright, so this is, oh, the Don Quixote. We haven't stepped into any of these buildings because of MSQ only. So now we get to explore. Holy... We can't move the camera in here. People can play this game without ever seeing the inside of these buildings. Like, look at the, I mean, unfortunately we can't go any further, but look at this. Could have gone with something like, how can I enjoy oatmeal when I just know you're so much thicker, babe? That's a fun dad joke. I like it, Kragas. I like it. Alright. Let's go out. Actually, what do you have
いらっしゃいませ。
on? Okay, so you have healing items like drugs, ramen, more ramen, so much ramen. Can you get this brand? Oh no. Oh, you know what we can do? Oh, but I would need money for this. Like we would have to set up money for this. Buy the stuff that's in Like a Dragon series and like taste test it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I mean, like the ones that actually have, like we could actually find the like where they got the thumbnails, because obviously there's no thing called shoyu ramen. That's a type of ramen, but the packaging is there. Oh, I actually had this one before. Actually, this squid yakisoba, I've had this one already. I don't know the label on this one. I don't recognize these either. Okay, and then we have coffee, drinks, all the drinks. Wait, do these give buffs? They don't give buffs. Night black, that's new. What is night black? A cologne? Okay. And then we have like gear. This stuff's not that. Okay.
ありがとうございました。
Eh? So amazing. Just so many unnecessary, like, to me, it's necessary detail. Like, it's about hitting a critical mass, right? And then going over the critical mass. But for so many, mechanically, it would be so underappreciated because they're so for the modern gamer, it's has to be mechanically relevant in order to have significance. Like, I mean, a great majority of characters get a great majority of gamers would get triggered if they pick up something and it didn't have an intended purpose or something, you know, because it's very neatly tied and refined. But this is Japan. That's how you, in my opinion, reflect Japan's culture. It's extraneous. There is form and refinement, but it's also incredibly extraneous and eccentric. Yes. Such a great reflection. Okay, so this is Lamarck. Let's see what's in Lamarck. Interior's pretty similar. Yeah, pretty similar.
いらっしゃいませ。
The colognes. These are returning items. Interesting. Okay. Bracelet, earrings. Okay. They're kind of exciting. What? Oh, yeah. The couture dress. 1 million. Okay. Huh. Alright.
ありがとうございました。
That's a little expensive. What were the others? Mantaiko? Mentaiko? Mantaiko? Something like that? Was the other suggestion on the streets? Okay. So there's only 2 primary streets. So let's go down these streets. Check around. What is this? Is this a pachinko parlor? No, it's a club. Okay. Bling Bling Chicken. I absolutely love the excess lighting in this game. It makes the world look so much more vibrant. Because they're trying to capture like the nightlife quite a lot in these games. And just the extra volume in everything is incredibly high marks. Like an incredible high jump from Yakuza 4. HK, oh, this is a men's entertainment. Oh, is it? Yeah, I think this is a men's entertainment center. This is the karaoke ken. You might as well go in the karaoke ken. Yeah, let's sing along. Let's look at the catalog. We finally get to let loose. This is my favorite part of the game. I mean, I really like the MSQ, but it's still secondary to this stuff. Okay, Bakamitai. That's the only one we could play. And this one's great because depending on the character that sings this, they pair off their like memories. So I'm guessing, and you can hear the studio mix, right? The studio mix, but you won't know who's singing because it's really different. Baka Mitai will probably be about Nishiki again, maybe. I don't know, they swapped it up for this. And then this is returning from Yakuza 4 technically now, I guess. Yakuza 3 didn't have this. This is Yakuza 3. I think this was already in previous installments. This is definitely in previous installments because we did this with one of the hostess. It might sometimes. I think this was called Ring. No. This. Yeah, this is probably from previous. We can only do 5. Huh. Let's try it. I forgot if the interface is any different. It's probably not. It's slightly different. What? Oh, there's directional inputs. Oh my gosh. His hand. He has hand movements. Oops. Oh, I love this game series. Oops. I got too used to going back and forth there. Let's get to the top. All right. Classic. Now it's a classic. 3 games. Dun, 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 dun. We probably need 950 or above on these for like the mini game completion. I'm guessing it's 950. I gotta remind myself of this song. I think this might be new because I don't remember Zenta. I keep looking at the credits, like the splash screen. But I already heard this song before. It might be a Chroma Kiwami game and not Yakuza 3 or 4. Maybe not. Yeah, this is definitely potentially a Kiwami song that they added retroactively.
I never forget you 一生忘れない君へのラブとこの胸のペン思いつけらない止める術もない俺を嘲笑うように輝くね
Dang. It is gone hip hop hard there, man. Yeah, one missed time. I saw the bad. The one missed time. I might have missed the slider too. No, just the one missed time. Alright, we're good.
Yeah.
Just wanted to sample. You know? Gotta sample.
ありがとうございました。
Alright, time to roam around a little bit more. There's actually an achievement about getting hit by cars. But I don't know how you... There's a task that involves you getting hit by cars. Yeah, let's visit the arcade. What's in the arcade? We got our UFO catcher, which we did on Haruka, so we kind of know what that's about. Photocycle, not quite sure yet. Oh, and then we have Tycho in this game. What is this? Oh? Oh, okay. Oh, and we still have Virtual Fighter 2, it seems. Okay. Okay. We do need to get to a sub-story chapter, though. What is this? Book? Not a bookstore or a videotape? Oh, DVDs. DVDs. Matsunabe Kaiba. It's a dining place. What about you guys? Hey, I want to talk to you.
Oi.
Apparently there's some special vending machine in the area. Only one of its kind in the whole dang country. You should check it out if you want to get some juice in ya. Out of fact. What's it sell? Huh? You know, I'm not too sure. Then what difference does it make? I'll just get something from around here. I'm thirstier than a hog in the desert. Come on, let's just look a bit harder. A one-of-a-kind vending machine. Interesting. Maybe I would talk. Oh, these are the gossips for the cabaret club stuff. We clearly did not do that in Yakuza 4. Because it was, we didn't have to like comb up and down. Alright, so let's go, let's proceed down the middle. Just familiarizing ourselves with the place. Huh. Hey, what it takes to get good at fighting games. It's easy. All you gotta do is become one with the cabinet. You got me? Not really. That's a really trendy cut right now because Street Fighter 6 is out. So it's a super trendy topic. What is this bright building? Okay. It's a the Navi place for Hostess. It's so bright. It's so glorious. Alright. Huh. Hello there. Where did I leave that bike of mine? Why did this always happen to me? How do you not remember where you placed your bike? Did someone steal it? Oh, my bad. What about you? My gal's taking forever to come. It's way past the time we promised. Wait, am I saying... What am I saying? I ain't got a girlfriend. Rip. Sorry, my man. Imagine pretending to have a girlfriend to a stranger. Feels bad, man. Huh. This place is so fancy. Bar Allen. Where are we at now? Third intersection? Okay. What's over... What is this store over here? I know I can look on the map, but we're just gonna walk over. Come on, we don't have that kind of money. Don't try and deny me my dream house. Sorry, but I ain't compromising. Rip. First time homeowners. Hi? Is this a souvenir shop? Fukuya spicy fish roll. Oh, this is the mentaiko stuff. Maybe we should just buy some mentaiko. A spicy fish roll. Hot Emperor, what's your best one? Aji, the Gotoku? Interesting, special seasoning. Famous sweets. Yeah, let's buy this. This will be our gift this time. Why not? Alright. Okay. Go back to the main boulevard. No? Leap! Oh! We got hit. There it is. We got hit. It's an achievement. I think you have to get hit a bunch of times though, but there's one for just getting hit the first time. I got clipped. Ukuya. Oh, is this Mentaiko too? Oh. Look at this place.
いらっしゃいま
It's
せ。
very modern. Oh, okay. Fair
あり
enough.
がとうございました。
I already got some from the other shop. Thanks. Back out we go. Oh, is this the cabaret club? Seine? So we'll be back for that. Happiness Life BLG. What's up, my friend? Bar hopper. You see those guys out in the street earlier? One side in red tracksuit, the other in black. Oh, they're talking about the yeah, that scene. At my left pinky, the guys in black were Yakuza too. Yeah. Fair enough. Take care of yourself, my friend. Food place. Sushi is on my we were secretly heading towards our MSQ point. Oh, this is the drugstore. Wonder what's in the drugstore. We have to know every little detail of this game because we have to do 100% completion. Okay, there's appetite medicine still. Works. Okay. Drugstore. We've been in there once. That's a restaurant. Another store. Let's check what's over here on the map. This is B. Is that another club? This building is literally just called B. I see. That's an M store. Alright. Let's go apologize with some Mentaiko. Is that what they're called? Yeah. Can you guys not? Okay. Here we are. See if this works out. Costs just as much as the sushi set. Alright, so this is where we apologize. This guy's a kind of a jerk. He basically criticized Kiryu the whole time and then criticized his boss, Nakajima, because he's too lax and all that, and then Kiryu just sucks it up and apologizes and he's a butthead. It looked like it was okay. They just said thank you. I don't think it knocked it out of the park. I should have just checked if it knocked it out of the park, but we'll find out later as well. Nakajima makes a comment about it.
お疲れ様です。鈴木です。今、天神交通へお詫びしてきました。
そうね。大変やなかった。
ええ、まあ、なんとかなりました。
You telling white lies.
いえ、これから。ちょっと。
This is where Nakajima asked him, treats him to a bar, and like a place, the hot pot place. But we have to stop by a convenience store first to send money back to the orphanage. The heck? Live house ecstasy? Yeah, this is where we get to immediately fall in love with Nakajima, basically, because he's incredibly pure of heart. Incredibly. Almost unrealistically I think we send 10K. Okay. I imagine there might be something attached to how much money you sent back to the orphanage. Alright. Right, this is where we meet a scumbag. Come on. Leave me alone. Alright. Tutorial. I don't remember how to play this game's combat system. So. Oh, right. Yeah, so... here's this, right? Oh, yeah. We have that now. That move hits both directions. That's crazy. Okay, and then we have the wall splat. Okay. The characters in this game are really powerful. But Yakuza 5's characters are really powerful too. Email. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. This is the online convenience store. We can order anything from anywhere. Wait. What else do you have from super glue? Okay. What are you doing over here? Hi. Hey, buddy. Better stay out from those guys in the red tracksuits. They're Yakuza. The Yamagasa family runs Nagasu. And their captain crew, yep, fair enough. We talked to them before. Sleeping dog comment. What was your deal? Excuse me, do you have a minute? Sure, what do you need? I'm from the Nagasu tourism board. Right now we're running an advertisement. Oh, this is the guy that gives us a camera. We bumped into that in Tsukimino for Saijima. Right now we're running an advertisement campaign to try to raise Nagasukai's profile as a tourist destination. Advertising campaign. Not a bad idea. Thank you for saying so. Now, I'd like to ask you to take some photos of places around Nagasukai that you think are must-see landmarks. The photos you will take will be used in pamphlets and posters promoting Nagasukai as a tourist destination. If you can shoot 5 sightseeing spots for me, I'll give you a fabulous gift. I'm interested. I don't have a camera. Oh, well, there is no problem there. I have a high-grade single-lens reflex camera to lend you just for this. Sounds expensive. How much is the rental? Rental? I'll loan it to you for free. I'll need your contact information, though, you know, in case something comes up. Not much reason to say no. I guess I could snap a few shots. Okay, you've got a deal. Great. Here's your camera. And is this like first person? I don't remember how. We didn't actually know how the camera thing worked. I'll be here in this very spot for as long as the campaign is running. Come back once you've shot 5 locations. Good luck. Okay, when you visit, the photo icon will appear. Press A. Okay. You can view photos you've taken from city exploration under completion list in the pause menu. Once you take 5, bring them back and... Huh. Can we take a picture on this bridge? Look at this place. Can I get on this bridge? Yo. Hold the front door, please. Can we get... Oh, no, it's not a shot. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Man. Fair enough. If we bump into sites, we'll make sure. So it's not quite clear if sub-stories and stuff are marked automatically yet. Or do we need like some sort of trouble finder? Look at this side place. Oh my gosh, there's a street mark. Oh yes, here we go. This is a nice spot here. That's beautiful. Oh. Good job, Kiryu. Oh, it actually tells you Tamasa Ramen. They're not even accessible, but it tells you. Street market stuff. Got those little mini things. Imagine going on a nice stroll across this. It does have quite a different feel to it, but you know, I've been out in nightlife in New York City and stuff, and you do get this next to the Bay Area. But it's kind of nice just being rendered in from another country. This is kind of the stuff that I miss living in the semi-suburbia country life. This is the city life here. Like this is kind of the quaint medium shore side city, riverside city. It's wonderful. These girls and their Hakata dialects are all kind of cute. I can't stand it. What do you mean you can't stand it? This. Boy, I'm glad the rent here is so cheap. Yeah? Isn't it like that everywhere? Don't be silly. Oh, he's from Tokyo. You never get anything under 10,000 yen a month in Tokyo, except in a dorm. My parents don't send me much to get by on, so I'm glad I can afford to live here. I never knew. Real talk, though. This is a fishing spot? Huh. Don't I'm pretty sure I need bait, so, we'll worry about that later. Okay. We're almost at the place. Just looking around. Virtual tourism. Okay. This is definitely a photographic opportunity. What is this place? Gray modern hotel. Graceful modern hotel. Interesting. What is this building? I can't move my camera higher. That's a neat looking building. What's this place? I want to go in! Oh, what's happening here? Are you okay, buddy? Phew! This bridge is a good place to jog. Oh, okay. Why are you jogging in that outfit? Holy heck. Oh, is this where we left Daigo? This is where we left Daigo, I think. This specific bridge. It looks familiar. Like right here. Alright. Let's go to the MSQ. We need to get a sub-story in. You okay there, buddy? Ugh! Bleh. I should have capped it at around 8 beers. Yikes. Yeah, 8. That's quite a lot. It probably, I'm guessing, like a 2-hour affair or a 1-hour affair. That's kind of... Can you walk in here? Public latrine, you know? Who are you? What's up? You look like a jogger. Something's wrong? Only 10 minutes to our meetup time and no one showed up. They might be in some kind of trouble. Interesting. I don't know what you're talking about, but alright. Cool. There's Nakajima. Is this a photo op opportunity? Look at this bridge. Is this Osei Bridge? No. Wait, we can't go over there? Oh. Look at that. I want to go over there. Man. Okay.
鈴木さん、待っとったばい。
社長
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they're just gonna hit it up.
そう。
はい。
そりゃそうと流すには慣れたね。
I kind of want to hear
Eh,
some
nah.
dialogue. It's great.
困ったことのあったらちゃんと相談せないけんよ。
Oh, this is autoplay though. This is autoplay right here.
見ず知らずの俺を雇ってくれただけでも社長には感謝の言葉もありません。
雇ってくれたなんてそげん。そもそもスカウトしたのは俺の方やろ。
しかし社長、どうして俺なんかに声をかけてくれたんですか？
そうやね。まあ、なんちゅうか。
If I had a midlife crisis and went to a strange city, this guy right here, Nakajima. Find a Nakajima.
鈴木さんは信用できる男や。そげん思うだけん声かけただけばい。
でも初めて社長に会った時、俺は
まあ、あんま褒められた態度やなかったね。ばってん、30年もタクシーで客を相手にしてきた俺やけん、人を見る目には自信があるとよ。この男は
Also, unpopular opinion, probably. But if they ever continue with Kiwamis, right? Kiwami 3, 4, and 5, international. I would love to hear both an American English audience, like a vocal cast, and a Japanese one. And I would totally play the game twice as many times, for sure. Because I love, like, I watch shows that I like and whatnot. I do both. Because I think it's incredibly prejudicial and maybe even discriminatory to yourself to rob yourself of the experience of a different take. I understand it might be a little jarring to some people, but video games actually is probably the softest form of visual media that can naturally accommodate different types of vocal performances, especially in multiple languages. It's a little harsher for like live action, a little less for animation, you know, in terms of like movies and shows, but video games, that's where it's because even localizations and like the localizations of the dialogue and stuff, they're really different. And one thing you can appreciate with your hearing that you can't appreciate intellectually with written language is that you don't necessarily have to understand the word, but you can feel the performance. And having two different audio tracks is a great opportunity for that, in which I can't do that because if it was Japanese written on there, I can't possibly understand what it is, right? So maximizing value. I can hear his voice. Like he would sound nothing like this in English, right? Because of the enunciation and but I can hear a potential English voice actor tone for this guy. Like the really classical, like, yo, this guy, he's like heart of gold, so friendly, but the problem, like, there's a vocal quality where he just has this very incredibly comforting mid-tone baritone voice, but you can hear the age in his voice, like probably like a scruffier, older toned voice that shows like this guy's been through a lot, but at the same time it's warm and welcoming, kind of like this, but the performance would be quite different because of the language different. Anyway, it's just a thought.
頼ってほしかとよ。ちこっと頼りなさそうに見えるかもしれんばって。
社長、ありがとうございます。この町で社長に会えたのは本当に幸運でした。
Hiryu has a voice, an American voice already, so we'll eventually hear it at some point.
はい。
But these characters won't ever get a second voice, because it would have to be remade and internationally localized with another cast.
いらっしゃいませ。
We won't ever hear an English counterpart in Nakajima for the foreseeable future. Okay, so this is where they talk about Mitsutaki. Mitsutaki is the hot pot variant. Apparently they use chicken broth and stuff. And we've ate all of this because we basically ordered everything because it's on Nakajima's dime. So it looks so brilliant. Alright, we're gonna eat everything still. Yeah, no voiceovers for this part, but look at those. So
ありが
good.
とうございます。
Alright, and then we get to hear some more heartwarming things. They're gonna go for a drink at the local, like at a local pub place.
どげんやった。鈴木さん、口でよったね。
And he's a little loopy.
ええ、さすが水炊きの本場ですね。醤油だしの鍋はよく食べてたんですが、鶏のだし汁で炊いた鍋を食べたのは初めてです。
そうね、そうね。お、醤油ってことは、やっぱり鈴木さん、関東の人なんやね。
いや。
まあ意地悪なこと言うつもりはなかったとばって。鈴木さん結構隠し事できんちゅうか、脇が甘かとこあるけん。ま、何はともあれ、口に合うてよかったばい。そしたら次は屋台で飲み直そうや。
それはありがたいんですが、社長ちょっと
Nakajima already
飲みすぎ
knows
じゃない
he's
です
like
か。
he has a checkered past.
大丈夫、大丈夫。
Later it was very revealed like it didn't matter. It was irrelevant to him because he's about giving second chances. Which the great thing about this is like Kiryu has always been this focal character that gives second chances on top of Saejima and all the other characters. But this is one of the few times where this is the first time that someone is giving a second chance to Kiryu. Like often it was like he's always being thrown into an environment where doubt is cast on Kiryu at the time. So this is like incredibly heartwarming because rarely does he ever have an opportunity, and it doesn't. After this, it's like the same old tone where everyone's a doubter, everyone questions his credibility or challenges his prowess, and then it's one of the feelings you get from Kiwami 1 or Yakuza 1 when Kazuma was still around, but Kazuma was pretty much non-existent. You didn't ever get it. You just imply, it's always implied that Kiryu had a role model, right? Going up, but it gets fast forwarded. Even from Yakuza 0 to Kiwami 1, immediately Kazuma is just this guy. He always talks in the past tense about his influence on him and whatnot. And Nakajima is the closest thing you can get to someone who is older, trusting, or presumably older, but they might be actually of similar age. That acts as more of a like guardian than anything. And Kiryu hasn't ever been in a context for the video. The person who's playing the game, like the role playing, Kiryu hasn't ever been in a true period in which he was not being the role model as opposed to someone else, which it's a thing that you kind of wish for that character, but it's often implied. And Shintaro Kazuma died before it even happened, so this is incredible. I thought this was a wonderful choice that they decide to give someone who's incredibly perceptive, but also incredibly equally as pure of heart.
危なか危なかやけん俺たちが守っちゃばい
そげんといらんよそこ通して
ダメダメ焦げん
And a
かわい
bunch
こ
of buttheads. Hang on. Yeah,
お
we
い
know.
貴さんだ
There it is. There's that aggressive
お
sound.
っさん今俺たち
Love the
マジで
performance.
忙しいっちゃけどなんかよあっとや
貴さんだ寄ってたかって生しよっとか恥ずかしくなかったや
説教やったら電柱にでも向かってしとけおっさんどっか行かんや
うわこの
そこまでだ
あ
Now we
とり
we bop him
No.
one. That's fine. Nakajima's performance is fantastic, and like he went from like soft-hearted, questioning, like he exudes so many different performances in his limited exposure just for part one. It's a great character. It's like Hana-chan. Hana-chan from Yakuza 4. In such a short amount of time, the performance was, well, it also is worth noting that the person who's performing as Hana-chan is a industry standard for voice acting. So it's great that they gave her a character that she could flex her experience. Not to say that all these other people are inexperienced, but the opportunity was hot for those characters. They were able to do so many different types of performances in such a small amount of time.
だって山笠組の
Yeah, it's fine.
余計
You'll be fine. Get
よ
out
か
of
よ
here.
か鈴木さんもそれぐらいにしちゃりあんたら
And he's forgiving, obviously. He instantly forgives, even after getting socked in the face.
ありがとうございます
Alright?
いえいえほらもう帰りしゃいあんま
Okay. Bye.
しかし強かね鈴木さん
たまたま
It was just a fluke. Yeah, sure. I'm Nagajima wouldn't believe that for a moment. Oh, and this is we meet Sosuke, which is Komaki's grandson.
博多で遊ぶっちゅったらやっぱやった
Yeah,
は
and
ず
you
や
come
ろ
to this very booth.
屋台で飲むのは
I forgot about this.
長洲街の
This is
定
a
番なんで
ramen
すよね
place.
そうそう長洲で飲むんやったら腹満たした後で屋台で締めの一杯飲むとが博多もんの流儀たい
そうですか
さあそれじゃ入ろうか
I like this scene. This scene's good. They
し
reminisce
かし公言して
about when
屋
they
台に来
met.
ると思い出すね鈴木さんに初めて会った時のこと
ええもう半年以上経ちますか
しかしあん時は驚いたばい鈴木さんこん近くの屋台で地元の筋もんに絡まれとった女を助けたとはよかけどその後そん連中に殴られっぱなしやったけんね何があったんかは知らんばってんあのまま殴られ続けと
Pretty
った
sure
ら
that woman
死んどってもおかしくなかったばい
the same one
恥ずかしい
that gets
話で。
shown later.
いやいやそげんこつなかよ俺はあん時確信したとこの男は普通やないなんか心に秘めた強い思いがあるはずやってね
そんなことは
だけん俺は鈴木さんば助けたそして自分の会社で働かんか誘ったとばい信用できる男やと思うたけんね
本当に中島社長には感謝以外の言葉が見つかりません。
いや感謝しとうとはこっちばい。俺はタクシー会社をそういう自分によう似た仲間と一緒にやっていくとが夢なんよ。
仲間？
そう仲間ばい。真面目に生きたか正直に生きたか。でも過去や複雑な事情が理由でそれば諦めんならん人間もおる。俺は不器用な男たい。やけんわかる。不器用で真面目な男ほどその性格が災いして厄介ごとに巻き込まれる。そして行き場を失っていく。俺も昔良かれと思うてやったことが原因で多くの大切なもんば失うてしもうたことがあってね。でも俺は信じとう。不器用で一直線な男ほど仲間を裏切らん。何があっても信用できる関係になれるってね。そげん思うてあんたはうちの会社に誘ったとばい。俺にはあん時あんたが孤独に見えてしゃあなかった。まるで昔の自分ば見とうような気分やった。人間は一人じゃ絶対に生きていけん。生きていくには仲間が必要ばい。そうは思わんね。
Nobody makes it all by themselves alone.
会社は俺にとって生きていくために必要な、そう家族みたいなもんたい。やけん鈴木さんもそげん堅苦しくならんで俺をいとこの一人ぐらいに思うて付き合うてよな。
はい。
なんか新規臭い話になってしもうたばい。ちょっと雰囲気変えてハイボールでも飲んでみようかね。おやさんハイボール。
社長。
鈴木さんもハイボール飲むね。
いやそこまで社長に思っていただいてたというのに俺
なあ昔の話ね。
はい。
それは期間中約束のはずやろ。よかよか。今はまだ話さんでおいた方がよかよ。
でも
鈴木さんがなんか事情があって流すに来たとは分かっと。でもあんたほど嘘をつけん男が隠さなならんほどの事情今はまだ心の奥にしまっておい。
That line is so good. But if an honest fella like you is keeping something locked away, it's probably best to leave it that way. It's so different from if you're not being it's so different from the current perspective of if you're not willing to share something, then you have something to hide, as in something that incriminates you. So we went from to draw the contrast of what makes Nakajima legitimately like a character that have fallen on hard times and whatnot, but still come up with a perspective of having second chances. What makes this character almost brilliantly unrealistic is that cynicism tends to take hold over time with experience and whatnot. And they tend to people tend not to associate the character of a person is not necessarily completely reflective of their actions, right? You can't see and come to conclusions directly from actions that you've witnessed from a person's character, like immediately, even though they spent like a long time together. They technically spent over 6 months now. But he sees an honest person. But if their choices and stuff doesn't necessarily mean they are any less honest. That's kind of the idea. You're dissociating and not making presumptions that are so emotionally bound. It's tough because, like for me, when you use deduction, right? Deduction tends to come with statistical likelihood. Like if someone keeps keeping things away, then it is often something that they don't share publicly, What might that be? Well, it could be a lot of things. It could even be things that are incredibly noble or incredibly positive to someone else, but hey, it might be embarrassing to mention it. It might be a form of pride or even humility, but that's usually not what keeping something away is associated with in IRL. Because cynicism, it runs an all-time high. It's cynicism is just king when it comes to these things. So things like no, I don't want to share now. And then the first thing you would gravitate towards is, oh, it must be a problem. That's why they're not sharing. And in this way, Kiryu is suggesting that. Like, he's kind of implying that. But Nakajima is doing something else. He's demonstrating trust. And we don't, in my opinion, in my daily viewing of the modern society, there just isn't, to me, there, this type of openness, but not literally being open, is in short supply. Just having someone say, like, I know you don't want to share this, and you just told me you don't want to share this, but I will trust you to be able to tell me when you are willing to tell me. And when that thing becomes a problem, you can trust to tell me, that kind of thing. Even to your next door neighbor, to a stranger, that type of like homely wholesomeness just doesn't run in modern society these days. It's often on the side of safety. There's no, it almost seems recklessly trusting. I still would gamble on recklessly, naively trusting people first, then choosing to err on the side of caution. That's just my 2 cents. And Nakajima is one of them, right? And a character like that, it's very difficult to imagine that they don't become cynical over time, having that naive approach. But their pride and conviction to their principles, like Kiryu, will get them backstabbed over and over again. But it doesn't create that cynicism, which I kind of like when you develop a game character, like they keep getting backstabbed. At some point, you could see it wear down the character, right? But in this series, they wear down the character in different ways. Instead of making Kiryu a martyr for the cruel world that they live in, he perseveres over it. So that takes you into the realm of video games, while at the same time, everything else doesn't grounds him instead. So it's kind of the choice that they make.
た方がよか。一度口にしてしもうたら、この半年間、堅くなに守ってきたもんが壊れてしまうかもしれんけん。まあ、交通違反でもして鈴木さんが警察に捕まった時は、保護者
I love this line. Well, if the cops ever hold you in on a traffic violation or something, you can tell me all about that then.
責任として根掘り葉掘り聞かせてもらうとしようかね。そうせんと、俺も捕まってしまうかもしれんけんね。
すみません。
気にせんでよかよ。あ、でも一つだけ聞きたかことがあったって。
何ですか？
半年前、鈴木さんが助けたアン美人。あん女の人、あれから連絡は取ったりしとうと？
いや、そんなことは。
もったいなか。あげん美人。長洲の町探してもそうはおらんちゅうに。
そうでしたっけ？
顔はよう覚えとらんばって美人やった。俺やったら助けたついでに絶対連絡先の一つぐらい聞くっちゃけどな。
はあ、 でもまたなんでそんなことを。
鈴木さん知らんと自分が会社のドライバー仲間になんて言われとうか。
は？
いや怒らんで聞いてほしかっちゃけど実は
俺が？
まあ40過ぎの独身男が飲みに誘われてもいかん、風俗にもいかんとじゃ、そげん噂が立っても仕方なかやろね。
Lighthearted gossip.
俺は
なんね、実は結婚しとったりすると。
いや、そうじゃないんですが。
まあこれも鈴木さんが堅物すぎるけん出た噂やけんね。気が乗らんとはわかるばって、たまには会社の仲間ともお姉ちゃんのおる店行って酒の一杯や二杯付き合うてみるともよかと思うばい。
はい。
はい。今、はいって言うたね。
ええ、そうですか。
よし、それやったら今から行こう。善は急げっちゅうけんね。
え
So, I talked about this earlier. The rigging is so limited, but you could just imagine what his face actually looks like with that performance. At least I can.
今行くって言うたやん。男に二言はなか。ねえ鈴木さん。大丈夫大丈夫。仕送りしたりして鈴木さんが節約しとうとは知っとるまい。今日は俺が全部おごるけん。一軒だけキャバクラつけようってよ。ね。
わかりました。
His how the pitch of his voice just goes really high.
タクシー仲間から聞いたとばって、このオリビエっちゅう店がよかったこらしか。
この店。
なんね。鈴木さんこの店知っとうと。
いや。
2名様でいらっしゃいますか。
お、この店でいっちゃん綺麗かお姉ちゃんばつけてほしいっちゃけど。
He reacted there because he knows one of the hostesses in this club. That's why he reacted, which we didn't know yet. So that's why he kind of paused there. It would go unnoticed if you... I didn't make that connection. But he was pausing there. He's like, oh wait.
ナンバー1の工場頼む。
お客様。
すいません。お金はちゃんと私が払いますから、お願いします。
はあ。それでは2名様、ご案内いたします。
One of the few moments that they decide to take extra time to do a different character model setting for the character, which is great.
つれんこと言わんでよ。こげんでもうち結構締めあるっちゃけんね。
So Kiryu knows this lady, and that's why he's paused for a moment. And we know that she is the daughter of Madarame, Mayumi. And we know that she was placed to keep tabs on Kiryu. And that's her motivation to always be around.
鈴木さん、よかおなうやんね。
ええ、まあ。
That's a glance because they know each other for a while now, for a really long time, actually, quite significant long time. So the little subtleties were supposed to give it away that they know each other. They're acquainted already, which I was busy enjoying Nakajima's performance to notice.
新しかボトルば持ってこんか。
And then we have butt heads, of course.
なんや、せからしか客やね。誰ねあれ。
ああ、うち店の
Whenever
ケ
there's
ツ
no
持
like
ケツ持ちって。
dialogue
本職
box,
連中。
right? That's when they
だけど
add a little bit
本職って言
more
っても
rigging
山笠
work
組系列の
on their
下っ端
facial
やけど。
expressions,
なしてそげん
which
連中が飲みに来
does
とった
really
ね。
well for
ケツ持ちやったら
someone
自
like
分
this
の島で
character.
飲んだりせんちゃなかと。
Quite
今日は
animated.
特別らしかとよ。なんか今東京の確か同情会とかいう組織の人たちが流すに来とってね。
Hmm.
その人たちが店に来られんよ。上に命令されて張り付いとるんやって。
はあ、ようわからんばって危ない状態らしかね。なんも給料日に混んでもよかろうもんなあ、鈴木さん。
His voice like
やけん
is
困っとう
so
とよ。
quite
給料日にあげ
squeaky
んことされた
high
ら
to
気持
make
ち
it
悪いしさ。
sound like he's drunk.
それにハゲん酔っ払ってほんとよか迷惑ばい。
なして俺らが見張りなんかせんといかんと
I
や。
don't think we ever see these guys
同情会
again.
の奴ら
Yeah, this is the
今
only
すぐ
time.
福岡から追い出したよかっただけの話やろが。
まあ本家も騒ぎにしたくないっちゅうことやろ。
なんかごぶさがつきや。どうせそげんもんかわしとって登場会に連中が威張り腐りよるだけやろが。本気は何も分かっとらんちや。
I'm like super.
それに向こうの会長
I'm super looking forward to Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is Like a Dragon 7, to hear what type of American English actors or maybe even British English actors they hire to do the other tracks and see how their performance stack up.
んなことやっとらんぜ。こらかい。気利かんな。おい、ボトルまだや。早く新しくやつは持ってこんか。
はい、ただいま。お客様、お待たせいたしました。
遅いってくさん。
失礼いたしました。
お客さん。
頭んきた。
Courage
俺が
juice.
追い出しちゃ。
社長。
よかってよかって、俺に任せとって。おいおいおい、おいこら、やかましかって。焦げん店で飲むときゃ他ん客んことも考えろ。
Rip. Sucker
お
punched.
い酔っ払いが。なんば俺たちに文句ば垂れとったや。あ？
下っ端がこうも安易に仇に手かけるなんて。山笠組ってのも大した教育してねえな。
なんてか貴さん、誰やこれ。
なるほど。
So in retrospect, right, we know that Madarame is here to protect Kiryu. So no matter how south this went, Madarame's daughter is in the same room right now. So he was in no danger regardless.
思い切りうさばらしばさせてもらうけんな。死にさらせよら。
So it's kind of like a dramatic irony here, because like these guys should know that Kiryu, even though he's like keeping it on the down low, that even their patriarch's daughter is in the same place. In fact, is she cheering in the back? Hold up. Yeah, see, there she is. She's standing right back here. Essence of Drunken Fist. Oh, he's drunk right now. Nice, the shoulder rush. Yeah, because he's drinking from the events. Let's grab this. guitar though. Oh yeah. This is the finisher thing. Which is just a rapid tap now, I think. Yes. Mayumi taking care of Nakajima.
こちらこそ申し訳ございません。本当はこんなこと言っちゃいけないんですが、山笠組の人たちもお灸が据えられてよかったと思います。多分もう二度と店で飲もうとは思わないでしょう。
そうですか。
あれ、連中は。
何言ってんですか。中島社長が倒したんじゃないですか。
え、そんなこと。
それじゃあこれで。
So good. First scene is so good.
いやー、よか店やったばい。俺今度からまゆみちゃんば指名しよっかな。それじゃあ明日も仕事頼んだけんね。お疲れ。
お疲れ様です。
He's one of those characters that you kind of hope the best things happen to them, but you inevitably get knocked down to earth. Like terrible things are probably gonna get him at some point. But good news. Nothing too crazy happened. You know? You can't say that for most of like a Dragon series characters though. I don't see any sub-stories still, and those are still the same peeps that have dialogue boxes. And then now we have like buttheads roaming the streets. We're still looking for a photo op moment. Maybe this is a photograph moment? This building's amazing. No? No. Okay. Oh yeah, and in this game, you can't outrun the peeps. Oh, I ran out of heat right at that moment. Oh yeah, and then now we get to introduce Sosuke Omaki. I don't know if we have to do this though. I think we might still have to do this for completion. Let's see, because we did do this, all of it. I don't know if he auto advances. Because we didn't see the conclusion when Sosuke probably inevitably goes to Komaki and his Satoru. Satoru is his grandfather's name. To meet up with him. Because Kiryu said you should go and meet your father. Your grandfather, like, chill with him. That's right, we have this, like, the Dragon Spirit tutorial. He has Dragon Spirit in this game, which makes him incredibly powerful. Okay. He talks about himself a lot, basically. And talks about how rusty. And we chill here. Yep. He expresses insecurity over time about his, like, looks and his... Hold up. We gotta check. Let's see. I'm guessing it's under Masters. Nope. We have to do all the Sosuke stuff again. The 5 Masters. Okay. I guess we can quickly do this. I don't think it's gonna be too big of a deal. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yep, we learn all the techniques one at a time. But we already have the techniques. He has beef with his with Satoru, his grandpa. Oh wait, do we need to do any of it? Oh no. But we do. I thought they were like auto skip or something. Which one is this that he's teaching? The knockback, right? And we can't use the knockback, but we can use the other skills, I think. This is kind of awkward, but we can tiger drop here. Oh, I can use the knockback actually. Just tiger drop his face. Okay. Go monkey knockback. Alright. Breaking the 4th wall here, you know?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna break the 4th wall with any of the dialogue. Are we doing parry now? Oh, this is the evasive strike thing. Komaki's evasive strike. Okay. Sorry, Sosuke. Alright. Alright. Yeah, they're talking about the dojo and its relationship with Komaki.
Yeah.
Komaki Senior. Satoru. And then now is the Komaki parry. Lots of trash talking. Poor guy, he's stuck in a loop. Good looks and overwhelming strength. You know? Oh, he talks about how slender, more lean people are in vogue right now instead of muscle heads and guys like Kiryu, you know? And now he gets slightly depressed. But can we still train while he's depressed? No, he's not. Okay. He's locked behind. We'll find him like eating something and they kind of bond over it. Anyways. Good times. Good times. We can walk around a little bit to see if we can find another photography spot. It doesn't look like I don't see any sub-stories. Oh, hey, is this like rich guy? Oh. This is the first time I've seen the rich guy. So they finally swapped over to like the shiny suits. Whoa! Oh, rip. Oh, rip. Alright. They swapped over to the shiny suits. You're kind of new. What gossip do you have? Are you gossip? Where was that Matsunabe place? I don't know what Matsu... I'm starving some good old-fashioned organ meat. Interesting. A place that serves offal? Are you... What are you up to? Are you the creeper? Oh, the bar hopper, yeah. Okay. Not a creeper, just a bar hopper. Who noticed the standoff between the Yamagasa family and the Tojo. This is the street that scene was from. This seems like a great place for a photograph. Oh, and it is. Ah, I see. Irish pub. Nice. Yeah, this is the central. Good. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't outrun people. I keep forgetting that. Ow, ow, stop. I'm trying to figure out the essence of terror thing. Where do you think you're running to? Oh wow. So the guy picked up the object and it made it illegal target for grabbing. Standing iframe for picking up an item. This game has a really high rate of encounter though. Like an incredibly high rate of encounters. You can't avoid them because they run faster than you. Sometimes you can use like environments to circumvent it. Oh yeah, here he is. This is where we treat him to food. So he was already here. Interesting. And we can just complete the... Yep, the meal. Alright. He talks about his insecurities. About people looking up to him and believing him and whatnot. Thanks for the tree. Yeah. And then we learn the essence of Drunken Fist, which we did do once already. We're already here, so let's advance. We're already near our apartment. I can't avoid these. Oh. There's your posse. Is there anyone else here? No. Awkward. Throw reversal. Not again. Alright. Oh, the guy ran away. Oh yeah, people can flee from fight too. And they can also call reinforcements in this game. Alright. We're about to enter the taxi cab driving thing. Alright. Heavy footsteps. This is where we find out that Mayumi is a tenant, sort of. We find out that Kiryu is acquainted with Mayumi.
これでも俺なりに精一杯茨の道を歩いているつもりなんですよ。4代目。
ただいま。
もうお湯沸かしっぱなしだよ。ただいま。
ああ、おかえり。
あ、おはよう。すぐできるから待ってて。あ、そうそう。制服。
そう。
また。
みの。
もう。
大体な。
This is where Kiryu kinda starts to do his little keep his distance thing.
.今日も帰りは遅くなるの？
ああ、遅番だからな。お前も今日くらいは家に帰れ。今夜は来
He's
るな
not the least bit shocked every time that
どう
happens,
しようか
obviously.
な。
It shows that they're well acquainted
鈴木さんだっ
or
て
she's already
私
familiar
が来
with
た方が嬉しい
Yakuza,
でしょ。
more or less.
何を言ってるんだ。
あ、ネクタイ曲がってる。はい、これでよし。
And that's we know it's a picture of the orphanage. It's turned away because it would give him away.
いや、
But Mayumi
それ
already
じゃあ
knows.
行ってくる。
Mayumi already knows about it.
いってらっ
This
しゃい。
past, technically. Time to go to work. Can we see sub stories? Oh, now we can see sub stories. So they're just big question marks. Good. Let's go. All right, my friend. What's wrong with you? Excuse me, sir. Yes, you. You haven't seen my answer book, have you? It's one of those study guides with questions and answers from past exams. I think I dropped it somewhere. You did what? Oh, I'm in deep doo-doo now. Without those answers, I'm as good as dead. Why does this sort of thing always happen to me? You're not making any sense. Calm down and explain yourself. Okay, well, you see, I have a practice exam today to help me prepare for actual entrance exams. So I wanted to study up on some questions for the college I want to get into. But I lost the freaking answer book. And if I don't know the answer, there's no point in looking at these old questions. It'd be a complete waste of time. Actually, no, not really, but fair enough. But you've been studying hard up until now, right? What difference will a little more before the exam make? Facts. Thank you, Kiryu. Perspective on time. It makes all the difference to me. If I don't cram before an exam, I'll panic and draw a complete blank. That's fair. Emotional stability. I thought taking a practice test would help boost my confidence, but at this rate, the actual one will be a disaster. That's a fallacy. That's a logical fallacy, unfortunately. I can't afford to take another year off to study if I don't pass. All my hard work will go down the drain. Unnecessary pressure, of course. Gah, what a mess. I even got up early to go buy a good luck charm to boost my literary luck. But the only thing that got boosted was my propensity for failure. No, wait. I think I get it now. What? I was carrying the answer book in my hands when I went to the shrine. I must have dropped it when I bought that charm. That's it. I bet I'm going to get punished for putting off my visit to the shrine too long. Don't be ridiculous. It wasn't the shrine that did this to you. It was your own carelessness. Hey, I don't need any more guilt on my shoulders right now. Are you trying to give me a mental block? I'll start forgetting all that stuff I learned. Sounds like you've got some deeper issues to worry about than this one test, then. Facts. What? Are you saying there's something wrong with me? Well, this is just who I am. Ugh, what am I supposed to do? I don't have time to go back to the shrine. If only someone helped me solve these questions. I guess I could give it a try. What if I helped you? Huh? And how do you intend to do that? Isn't it obvious? Show me the question and I'll tell you the answers. Then you won't need that book. That's your plan? You think a guy like you can waltz in and start answering college entrance exam questions? Hey, don't assume things before you give me a chance. Come on, show me those questions. Fine. I really doubt you can help, but it's not like any other options. I have any other options. Let's see. First up is English vocabulary. Alright. Question. The spider uses a unique method of locomotion. What does locomotion mean in this sentence? Attack, movement, dance, train riding, and spinning. Oh, interesting. I mean, you would go with movement, but spinning, that's kind of interesting. The answer is movement. Really? Are you sure about that? How do you even break down the word locomotion anyway? Locomotion means movement, or the ability to move from one place to another. There's nothing else it could be. Hey, I think you're right. It's all starting to come back to me. Yeah, that's gotta be it. These entrance exams seem pretty easy to me. 2013 guide for future. Yeah. Wow, you're actually pretty smart. Do you think you could help me with a few more of these? Sure, ask away. Okay, next up. Here's a math problem. Of course there would be a math question. Hope I can figure it out. Question, what is the probability of getting a total of 7 when rolling 2 dice? 1 in 6, I think. Is it 1 in 6? Well, the combination is 6 times 6, right? That's 36. And then there are 6 combinations. Or 6. Oh no, wait. There aren't 6. Wait, did it say 7? Oh, wait, in 7. So there's 6 in 36. Does that reduce in the same way as 1 in 6? We'll go 1 in 6. Really? Are you sure? Let me see. To get 7 with 2 dice, that means a 1 and a 6 or a 2 and a 5, like that, right? So there's 1 plus 6, 2 plus 5, 3 plus 4, 4 plus 3, 5 plus 2, and 6 plus 1. That's 6 possible combinations. And then to get the number of total combinations, it's 6 times 6, which is 36. So it's 1 in 6. Good point. And for 2 dice, there are a total of 6 times 6 or 36 combinations. So 1 in 6. All right, you had it right. The correct answer is 1 in 6. Just as I thought. Wow, you seriously know your stuff. This is great. Who needs the answer book when I've got you? Okay, next is a history question. Yikes. Maybe in a past life I've known more about our history. Oh well, let's give this a shot. I think that's a callback. That is a callback to Like a Dragon Ishin. Because technically it's a past life. Because Kiryu takes a role in feudal Japan. But anyways. Okay, which United States Naval Office commanded ships in the War of 1812 and was instrumental in opening of Japan to the West in the 1890s? Is this... Oh no, the only one that I know is after the World Wars, 1812. Oh no, it is Commodore Perry, isn't it? Wait, was Commodore Perry the 1812 one? He's the only recognizable name, so I'm gonna guess it's Commodore Perry. It's the same one. Oh, I thought that was after the World War, but it isn't. Oh, you know what? That's actually jogs my memory just now. I think you might be right. The reason why I know Perry is Perry has always been associated with it. For whatever reason, I have back in my I think it's high school days, I have always understood that name, Perry. Perry is the one that I have always associated with the opening of Japan's isolationism. So the other names have no... Yeah, before Commodore Perry came along, Japan was almost completely shut off to the rest of the world. Yeah, he ended Japanese isolationism. Hard to think that it was only a century and a half ago. Yep, you got that right. Enough thinking about the past. Next up, we've got physics. Physics, this could be tricky. What do you call the energy that an object possesses based on its mass and its height above the Earth's surface? Potential energy? Yeah. I mean, gravitational potential energy, but it's really potential energy. Gravitational, I guess, because they're talking about the height. But that's fine. The answer is gravitational potential energy. Alright. That's what I was gonna guess. Yeah, it seems to be the only one that makes sense. After all, science is a field of study that centers around discerning the facts from the lies. Kiryu, you need to calm down. Well said. You're certainly no liar yourself. Okay, what's the next problem? But this is the last one, and wouldn't you know it, we're back at English. Alright. English again. Hopefully I'll get it right. English often borrows phrases from Latin, a language from which it was heavily influenced. What does the Latin phrase carpe diem mean? Wow. Man, it almost feels like all the questions just lean into on my lap, right? I mean, seize the day. Loosely translate as seize the day, honestly. I don't know if there's a loss in translation there. No one speaks Latin, right? I mean, like, that type of culturalism is kind of extinct. Seize the day. Oh yeah, I've heard that one before. It's all coming back to me. That's the answer, alright. Carpe diem. Indeed. The words may be unfamiliar, but by speaking them out loud, you get a sense of the meaning. Sort of. So, you just went with your gut? Nah. Absolutely? Come on, Kiryu. Be a little bit... Be a little bit more, sus. That's why I have faith in my answer. Wow. I've learned a lot from you today. I guess you really do need to be confident in your decisions. I've never really been that mentally strong. That's why I always mess up in exams. That's a emotional fallacy. The more I think about questions, the less sure I get about the answer, so I just move on to the next one. That basically sums up my life. Indecision, without resolve. Well, the right answer will always become clear eventually. When you're in the moment, you just have to believe in yourself and what you're doing. You know what? You're totally right. Everything is much clearer now. I think I've got a chance at passing the practice exam today. I think you're good to go. You look like a completely different person from before. You think so? Thank you. Sure. Are you good on time? The exam will be starting soon, won't it? Oh yeah. I'll let you know how it went after I take it. And thank you enough, sir. Godspeed, my emotional child. Oh, we're just gonna wait for him. Okay. Kiryu's a bro. He just waited for him. Hey, guess what? Oh, it's that kid from before. Looks like the exam is over. I finished the practice exam. Uh-huh. And how do you feel about it? It's strange. The exact same questions we were practicing came up again. They did. Huh. What are the odds? Yeah, so I aced the whole thing. I don't know how to thank you. I feel like I'm ready to take on the actual test now. Really? Does that mean all the answer I gave you were right? It sure does. Man, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have stood a chance. But that's not all. I feel like today, you taught me something more important than what the right answers were. You taught me how to answer in general. And that is worth $1 million. I did? Yeah, because like you said, the right answer will always become clear eventually. That advice helped me stay calm and get through the rest of the test. I get the feeling I'm a lot stronger mentally now. I think I'll do fine on the real exam and in life. That's good to hear. I'm glad I was able to help. This isn't much, but I'd like to have it as a token of my thanks. Alertness hood. I really, that's the sober thing. Getting sober faster. I really appreciate you taking the time to help me work through this little crisis of mine. Godspeed, kid. Godspeed. The joys of instant gratification from being a involuntary mentor. Yeah, I'll go to the bathroom again. I'll be back. I do have to admit, though, I have my doubts about that being a representative of college entrance exams, though. Very highly doubted, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of cute. Alright, there's one over here. This game is, at nighttime, it looks fantastic, like super great. But man, in the daylight, it also looks amazing. All that, it's so much closer to the visible light stuff. 10 years in a joint make you? Yeah, 10 years. Wow, 10 years in the joint and 7 years of emotional trauma and backstabbing. Actually, are you a Victory Road kind of guy? No. What? Oh. Guy, I wasn't interested in you. Oh no. Not this one. Hey? Is it what's up here? Alright. Let's go sample this sub-story. Oh, is it down there? Okay. He's river fishing. I doubt there be many fish in there, though. Well, I mean, if Sotenburi River is sufficient, I imagine this place is too. Can I help you? Oh, I was just wondering if there are actually something to catch here. There are many fish around, to be sure, but that doesn't mean there are none. Can you tell me what the local fish are? Carp, koi, and catfish mainly. There are also a few goby, I see, around. That's more than I would have expected. Huh, I guess so. I'm more of a sea fishing man myself, but there's nothing quite like taking a break here in one of the quieter corners of town. How about you give it a try? We could do some fishing together if you want. I'll even lend you a fishing rod and some bait. Don't mind if I do.
Hi.
Hi. I like that. As long as it's not too much trouble, that is. Can I borrow that equipment you mentioned? And taiko bun. That's a bait? Interesting. Not at all? Come on over then. No doubt you have plenty of fish if you're next to me. Interesting. Weird flex, but okay. Okay. We tried this to see the variation from Haruka's stuff. So Haruka, it's just the bobbers and then rapid tapping. Yeah. For this game. Oh, and taiko bun. It's considered bait. Interesting. Okay. And it's not like Yakuza 0 where it has to be in the center. It's actually quite fast. Oh, hey. Rainbow trout. Nice. Not bad, not bad. I am a bit of a fan of Yakuza 3 and 4 fishing. It's quite nice. Yeah? Great to hear it. The fish you caught will only weigh you down, so I'll get them sent to your place later. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. I must say, you're pretty good at fishing. I haven't been having much luck lately on my end. In fact, I was just thinking about changing to a different spot. You're welcome to tag along if you feel up to it. Where are you headed next? Out to sea. Sea fishing's my specialty. Sea fishing. Right now. Huh. You don't mess around. Ha ha ha. No, I sure don't. It's my policy to always act on something whenever I get the idea. For example, I wanted to be a pilot when I was a kid. So I ended up joining the Air Self-Defense Force. Impressive. So you're a former self-defense official. What do you do for work now? We'll get to that later. The name's Kimura. By the way, how about yourself? I'm Suzuki. JK. I drive a taxi here in town. A taxi driver, huh? I take it you're off duty today?
はい。
Yeah, something like that.
Hmm?
And what do you say, Suzuki-san? Want to come sea fishing? We can catch all sorts of fish out there, like tuna, flounder, and sea bream. Sea fishing. That could take a while. It's not often I get a chance like this. Heck, sign me up.
はい。
Let's go. That could be fun. I'm up for some fishing as long as you've got room. Can you spare a fishing rod and some bait? Nice. Of course there's room. Let's hit the waves then. Locale change? Nice. Now there's a view. River fishing is fun enough, but the sea is where I really like to be. I hope you have a blast, Suzuki-san. I'm sure I will. Okay, let's have a little contest. Make it a bit more interesting. How about we see who catch the most tuna? Alright then. I'll have you know, this isn't my first time fishing at sea. Then this should be good. I can use all the little tricks I've got up my sleeve. Feel free to use that bait I gave you. Yeah, 3, okay. Alright, cool. The docks. Oh, okay. So the sea fishing is still the same. Nice. Well done. Thank you, RGG. Ah, they preserved the sea fishing for this stuff. Fair enough. I get you. Very nice. Love it. Best of both worlds.
行くぜ。とりゃ。
Love it. Whoa. That text though. Oh, interesting. Whoops. I was reading the text. Unfortunate. I was reading the double, oh, you get to keep your bait though. Interesting. That's a nice change. You get to keep your bait if you miss. I was reading the trigger. Apparently you can double speed by using the triggers. Interesting. That's a change from 3 and 4. Oh, it's real period now, actually. There's no slack. Or is that a typo? They're both real. I thought one of them is slack. Interesting. Guess we'll find out. What? Pretty sure I pressed A, but no luck at all. I haven't caught a thing. Maybe it was am I set up for failure? I see. I got a few myself, so I guess I win for today. This was the most fun I've had in a while. Let me treat you to something for keeping me company here. Oh, I wouldn't want to impose. You wouldn't be imposing. I'm only going to give you what we caught here. Fair enough. I'll go fillet our catch over at my restaurant. Oh, okay. It's in Nagasu. So I hope you stop by a bit. Fair enough. You run a restaurant, huh? That's right. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Sushi Zaima. Oh, we did come across it. Nice. Open 24/7 all year round. They even called me the Tuna King down at the port. The Tuna King. Hey, I know that name, so you're who that is. That's a weird phrase. Huh? One of my coworkers were talking about you. He was saying how Sushi Zanmai was run by some legendary tuna king. Oh, okay. Well, that saves me the explanation. Okay, Suzuki. Done. Let's head to my restaurant. Oh, I'm not working today, so it's on the house. Cute. Thanks. Pink font. All ready to go, Suzuki-san. I made a seafood rice bowl from what we caught earlier. I hope you like it. Huh. I feel a little guilty getting served by the owner of a famous sushi chain. Don't you worry about that. We're fishing buddies now. Just enjoy the delicate flavors and the thick, fatty texture of the seafood bowl I made you. It doesn't get fresher than this. I'll dig in then. Nice. That's some rapid scooping. This is incredible. Made with fresh fish cut up right in front of me by the tuna king himself. What a rare treat. How'd you like it, Suzuki-san? I'm almost speechless. It's perfect. Yeah? I thought you might say that. See? I made this dish with the way you fish in mind. You did. Indeed. At first glance, one might think you're fishing for an unrefined, but a close look reveals your fine control and raw power, the envy of any fisherman. I just knew I had to capture that beauty in the form of sashimi on rice. I shall dub my new creation the Dragon Seafood Bowl. Fair enough. Seafood, as raw as a dragon's strength. I guess that fits the dish pretty well. It does, doesn't it? This will be a hit. I'll add it to the Sushi Zaimon menu straight away. Just like that? Aren't you going to test it out or something first? Nope. Like I told you, I always act on impulse. They're hardly ever wrong, and if they are, I'll own up to it. Besides, this is my way of saying thanks for the inspiration. If I hadn't run into you, I'd probably still be at the river whacking my brain for new menu ideas. Huh. Is that right? And I'm glad I came by. As I am, friend. You're always welcome to fish with me anytime. Oh, and stop by the restaurant sometime. Sushi Zaimai would love to have you back. Oh, wow. That looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. Alright. Cute. I almost feel like that sea fishing set me up for failure. Alright. Let's go over here. Double look at me, please. Oh, that's not it. My bad. Are you running? Don't you want to? Oh. Okay. Sober realist. Okay, let's see what realist. Let's see your depiction of a realist. Yeah, I highly doubt they'd be driving a flower parade car around this time of year. I'm telling you, I saw one. There was even a blinking red light on the roof. Yeah. I'm pretty sure what you saw was a taxi. That's the only explanation I can think of. A taxi with a blinking red light, huh? Excuse me. What? Huh? Oh shoot. Can we help you, sir? I don't mean to interrupt. But can you tell me about this taxi you saw? Well, she says she saw a taxi with a blinking red light, right? Yeah. What do you call those light taxis have on their roof? Anyway, the taxi I saw had one of those. I told her I'd never seen anything like that before. I saw it, I swear. Maybe it only happens to people who are lucky. Oh, maybe we should go buy a lottery ticket. You two get to learn something. You two get to learn something today. Huh? The light you see on a taxi's roof? That usually means it's not carrying a passenger, correct? Right. But in an emergency, you can make it blink red to warn those around you that something's wrong. Oh, neat. Like what? For example, if a driver is attacked by a thief, they can press a button to silently call for help. Seriously? So that taxi I saw, where did you see it? It was stopped on Nagasu Boulevard, north of the intersection up ahead. That was a little while ago now though, so it might already be gone. It's probably too late to call the police now. I'll go check it out myself. I'll go and take a look. Can you notify the police just in case? Are you sure you're gonna be alright, dude? Driver's already come to help anyway, anyone showing that signal, even when it's another company. Oh, so you're a taxi driver too? Dang, I straight up thought you were I mean, that explains why you know so much. Be careful then. Timeless. Timeless mean. Like, hey kitty, you look like Yakuza. Haven't you noticed? Poor guy. Poor guy. Alright, so this place. Hey, I'm walking here. Alright. There it is. And that's what he said. Alright, from this distance, nothing looks amiss except for the light. I better check the interior. Slowly approaching. What the? They sped off as soon as I got close. Did they know I was here to help? Seems like they headed north, alright. Time to go after him on foot. Fair enough. Dang, I lost sight of them. Talk about dangerous. These taxis are out of control. What happened? Yeah, I mean, what happened is I just about got flattened by a taxi. Guy was driving like a maniac. Was the light on the taxi flashing red? Actually, it was. I caught a glimpse of the driver and he had a look on his face like he's seen a ghost. Maybe he had an impatient passenger? It looked like he's seen a ghost, huh? Then it must have been some kind of emergency. Do you know which way the taxi went? It was headed towards Suzukake Lane, I think. Suzukake Lane. Got it. Thanks. You've been a big help. I better hurry. Which one's... Oh, it's this way? Okay. Okay. Suzukake Lane. Fair enough. There it is. Should I RP walk to it? RP walk. No, we're fine. And there it goes. Oh, wait. Hey, wait. What gives? Something wrong? Huh? Oh, it's just that driver is a friend of mine. I called out when I saw him, but he was acting real strange. What do you mean? He looked really spooked. He mumbled something about Yakuza. Yakuza? Maybe his passenger? Then he glanced up in his rearview mirror and sped off all of a sudden. It's weird. Oh, I see where this is going. Must have been threatened from the back seat. Did you see his passenger? No, I didn't look in the back. You think he's caught up in some kind of trouble? Which way did the taxi go? Straight on ahead. That's toward Fukuhaku. Wait, okay. Sounds like a wild goose chase. Maybe he's running away from Kiryu. That's a very... no thanks. Very distinct possibility. Isn't that? A taxi with emergency signal on. Nobody's in there. I guess I was too late. Where'd the driver and that Yakuza go? Alright. I know you've been following me. What is it you want? And there it is. So, you're the one behind this. Nice of you to come straight to me. Now, what did you do with the driver? Huh? You're not making any darn sense. But if you come looking for trouble, you found it. You better skedaddle or else. Not happening. Taxi drivers may be rivals, but we gotta look out for each other. Okay, so maybe he's the passenger? Perhaps? Mayhaps? Rip. Face sliding. Ouch. Guess that's what I get for picking a fight with a Yakuza. Yeah, he's the driver. You're the Yakuza. I'm just an ordinary civilian. What? I'm the civilian here. You mean you're not the angry Yakuza passenger? What the heck does that mean? Do I look like Yakuza to you? I hate those money-grubbing, finger-chopping friends. Wait. Are you the driver? What in tarnation are you rambling about? Of course I'm the driver. And why aren't you wearing a uniform? Hey, I was on break. What's the point of being all buttoned up for that? Bro, you weren't getting robbed? Robbed? Who's getting robbed? I thought a passenger was threatening you and that's why you were driving erratically. Why on earth would you think that? I was just taking a nap when some Yakuza type tried to get in the car, so I drove off. I've had a lot of nasty trouble whenever those folks try to hitch a ride, and I'll be darned if I let it happen again. But the guy today just kept chasing after me. I thought he was crazy or something. This Yakuza. Are you saying it's you? Is that why you flashed an emergency light? Did I? See for yourself. Oh, whoops. Must have hit the switch while I was napping again. I tend to toss and turn. I'm a side sleeper, you see. Yep. Well, sorry about that. I didn't take you for one of us. I'm allergic to Yakuza, so I thought I had a pretty good instinct for spotting them. I mean, that's some pretty good instinct. This is the first time my gut has been wrong. I'm really ashamed I thought so badly of a fellow driver. Don't worry about it. That phrase doesn't get old. Just be careful not to trip that switch by accident again. I don't know what to say. I've never had someone go to so much trouble to help me out before. Aw. You're right. Taxi drivers may be rivals. We've got to look out for each other. Those are the darn good words to live by. Anyway, thanks. Take this for your trouble. Okay. I'll be getting back to work. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. Good luck out there. Typical misunderstanding, right? Am I right? Typical misunderstanding. Happens all the time. Happens every day. Typical misunderstanding. We triggered Sosuke's thing already, so let's go and wrap up Sosuke's thing. Come on. All right.
Yo.
This is probably the tiger drop one. Yeah. This one's actually kind of comical.
本気で来いよ。
Oh, that's weird. Wow, he stops me from right triggering. Come on, Sosuke. Please. Alright. Yep. And we're talking about the age, and then he talks about how Satoru, his grandpa, ended up going homeless and then opening a dojo. Fine. We have a lot of history. All the histories.
Yo.
And then I think this is where he drops the gloves. And then we do the real, truly fisticuffs. Oh, actually, I didn't get this one. It dealt with Dragon Spirit, but it's also part of the Dragon Spirit, and I did trigger it a little bit later on our MSQ only run, but I'm still not quite sure what the conditions are. That's fine. Oops. I was trying to see if there was some sort of thing that told us how that tiger dropped. That was weird. I'm getting briefed by the loop. Yep, getting looped. I'm actually stuck. Nothing like getting looped. Okay. Yeah, the ultimate essence. We gotta look at it again. But yeah, this is where he offers he should go see Satoru. And I hope he does. Yeah, calling him out on looking for affirmation from his grandfather, Satoru. And this wraps up the master completion, I'm pretty sure. For this list. Yep. Okay. Let me take a look at the ability on Ultimate Essence. Is it on this list? Yeah. Oh, okay. In Fighting Sam. Only possible when the... Oh, fair enough. And when... Yeah. So it triggered by accident once. Because our health needs to be flashing red. Yeah. We don't have the spirit stuff. If we had the spirit stuff, yeah, the soul, then be more comfortable using Ultimate Essence. Alright. Oh, that's it for the sub-stories. For this leg. I think this is a good place. Oh, no, wait. There's one more. Oh, yeah. We came across this on our MSQ only. We'll find the Doge. Where are you, Doge? No, it's a white one. Oh, that's a, that kind of reminds me of their choice of having, when Saejima helped the homeless with the cats, and there was like a tiger striped one and a white cat. This is what I mean. Choosing white typically alludes or is an allusion to Kiryu's pure white soul. Okay, Minex. I'll hit it for sure. Oh, this actually calls all the way back to Yakuza 1 or Kiwami 1. When Haruka wanted Kiryu to intervene from picking on what's his name? Pachinta? It starts with a P. I don't remember anymore, unfortunately. That dog recurs on a sub-story line in Kiwami 2. But it's something like Pachita. I called him Pachinko. No, poor little guy. Oh! Speaking of a callback to Haruka, another brave girl. Stop it, don't you bully Chiro anymore. Who's this kid? Is that her dog? Who cares? Hey, kid, you better scoot or we'll throw rocks at you next. Yeah, so show no mercy. Wow, you guys are big talk. That's how we dropouts do it? Oof, oof. Screw the rules. Annihilate everything. Wow, that's an interesting word. Intercept. Oh no! That's right. Hooligans. Wow, her eyes are gigantic. Huh? Who's this old prick? You lost on your way to the bingo game? Oh, the old jokes, man. Funny. I feel like this isn't the first time seeing this. It's a callback to Kiwami 1. And now he's babbling on like a senile old fool? He's losing it. Hey, mister. You're not one of them, are you? Not even close. Just stand back and you'll see. You there. Does it make you feel strong to pick on weak and defenseless? On the weak and defenseless? It's a shame I have to say this, but guess every town has its fair share of losers. Shut your face. You should have never messed with us in the first place. That's fine. Tit for tat, you guys, buttheads. Yes, Kiryu. Huh. I wonder why the ultimate... It just didn't show up immediately. It was almost like on cooldown or something. Or the range was a little too close. We might have been a little too close. Dude, we are so sorry. Please don't hurt us anymore. Oh. Hey, thanks for the 1, 2, 3 gun. Thanks, mister. Don't mention it, man. They even deliberately made her outfit and stuff in the same color scheme as Haruka. Don't mention it. They didn't hurt you, did they? If you like, I can take you home. Yeah, it's like a remix of Haruka. Even the way she looks, it's a remix of Haruka. Actually, I ran away. I had a fight with my dad. Kind girl like you really ran away from home? Yeah, my dad's probably still angry with me, so I don't want to go back right now. What's your name? It's Haruka. Okay. Haruka Shinohara. Well, we saw that coming, right? Gotta remember all your events. Haruka? Interesting. Even your name is the same. The same as who? As whom? But... Oh wait, actually... it can work that way too. So you and this Haruka-chan live apart now? Yeah, she's an idol. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll ever see her again. Nonsense, Kiryu. We know. Why not? Can't you just go and visit? It's a bit complicated than that. As much as I want to be in her life, I know I'm only being selfish. Besides, I think I've done all I can for her as a father. This is probably for the best. How about you? Why'd you run away? Here's the thing. I'm not actually related to my dad either. And the coincidences continue. Huh? I guess that's another thing I have in common with your Haruka-chan. Strange, isn't it? My real dad died a long time ago, and normally my stepdad's really nice, but he gets super angry these days. Something about work not going well. I don't know the details. Anyway, he blew up at me for some reason. I told him to his face, my real dad would never yell at me. And then I left the house. When I mentioned having a real dad, my Dad got this really sad look on his face. He's just kept staring at me, like he's been hit in the head or something. That's when I knew I hurt his feelings real bad. I guess that's why he didn't come running after me. I bet Mom and Dad are glad I'm not around to cause trouble anymore. So now I've got nowhere to go home. Where do you live, Haruka? I'll go get your dad to pick you up. You're not my real dad. Yeah, rough. Wolf. I don't think your dad was probably just caught off guard. There's no way he'd be happy you're gone, I'm sure of it. It's also a dad's job to bring his kids home when they run away. You just need to wait for him. Where's your dad right now? Probably at Cafe Portugal? Working with Mom. We actually live in that building. Cafe Portugal. Okay. Oh, I'll be back with your dad soon. Just hang tight for a bit. No, Haruka remixed. Alright. We got Fukuoka Haruka. Just to tie Kiryu down for a little bit. Really? Okay, he's not suspiciously like Kiryu though. For a moment there I'm like, I mean Kiryu just looks like a dad now. He's practically Date. You know, he's Date-san now. Excuse me, this Cafe Portugal, right? Are you Haruka's father? You've seen my daughter? She ran off and hasn't come home. I know. I actually saw her not too long ago. I can take you to where she is if you like. Of course! Lead the way. Alright. See if they make up. Rip. Is this the place? Where's my daughter? She should be here. I don't see her anywhere. What's the meaning of this? Oh. Over here, you old farts? Okay. Dad? Haruka? What's going on here? It's those guys that were tormenting that puppy. Looks like they're back with reinforcements. You may think you're tough, but we have strength in numbers now. You don't stand a chance. Nah, you need like an entire army, but okay. You'll be dead as a doorknob by the time we're finished with you. Nah, you need an army. Maybe 2 armies. You stay back. I can take these guys. I can't let you do this alone. They've taken my daughter hostage. What kind of father could just stand here and watch? Alright. And let's take him on together. Time to give these brats a lesson in humility. Father fight! Fathers unite! Thanks. Oh, he has a nameless short sword, huh? Rip. Oh yeah, that's right. There are weapon skills. It's based on there's a weapon proficiency in this game. Yep, that's exactly who I wanted to aim at. Music though, man. Well, that's what happens when you get body blocked. Oh, hey, nice hold. Okay. How we let these geezers get the best of us? No, no, no. You need 3 armies. You really pack a punch there, sir. You didn't do so bad yourself. Look, your daughter's waiting. Dad? Did you come here to get me? Of course I did. I was worried about you. I was nearly going crazy not knowing where you were. Look, Dad. I'm sorry I said those things about wishing my biological dad was around. It was a terrible thing to say. Don't worry. I don't expect you to forget about him just because I'm around. And I'm sorry I got frustrated and yelled at you. I promise I won't do that again. All I care about is that you come home safe, with me and your mom. Oh, okay. Let's go home, Dad. So you're good now, Haruka. Hey, wait up. I haven't had a chance to thank you properly. I know it's not much, but here, take this. Bead of good fortune. Thanks, mister. I hope you can go see your Haruka-chan sometime. I bet she misses you, too. They only see each other at the very end of the game. Huh. Huh? Like you said, isn't it a dad's job to bring their kids back home when they ran away? Right. Not that it was Haruka who ran away. Oof! Yeah, that's true. That's fair. That's fair, Kiryu. That's... Oh, hey! Reduce the... Oh, these are the beads of good fortune. Interesting. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That's actually really nice. I wonder how much substantially. Alright, well, this is a good place to stop for today. We're on our way. Oh, hey, is that a shogi board? Nice. Got some shogi on the riverside. So, I think we need too many. Yeah, we got through the ultimate matches and so quickly today. Unexpectedly quickly for Yakuza 4. So tomorrow, or actually probably the day after, gonna take our victory lap through Yakuza 4 for its completion. And then it's Yakuza 5 for a while. And then we're gonna weave in MSQ on Yakuza 6. There's a really high chance we're gonna finish Yakuza 6 before 5, actually. Completion stuff. Anyways, as always, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for listening, chilling, digesting, and discussing. And if you're gonna watch it later, thanks for watching. As always, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Get that net positive mindset. And I'll catch you guys on the next time. Take care. Bye now.